Hello, everybody. This is Ryan Roy with Justify or Just Do It Coaching, and today's topic, I actually just want to share a little story that one of my clients appreciated. It was something I hadn't really thought about in some time, and the scenario was I was coaching him, and he is entrepreneurial, and he has multiple things going on, none of which he seems to be completely passionate about. So, my suggestion in formulating a focus plan with him was to work on each one of them. And as you feel more compelled towards one business or the other, if you get up in the morning and you say, I'm going to do a little bit on this, a little bit on that, a little bit on that, and if you feel as though one is drawing you more than the other, then start focusing your efforts on that and maybe closing the other businesses or shutting them down or doing whatever you have to do uh, in order to realize where your focus should be. So, in that, I started explaining to him why I enjoy coaching and why I feel drawn and have felt drawn and compelled to coach. And it's almost like a lifelong thing. And I told him this story about when I was a kid. And actually, in my high school 10-year reunion, um, a girl I knew since elementary school um, came to me and kind of thanked me. I guess, many years later, a little bit of maturity, you realize that certain people are influential in your life, and apparently I was somewhat influential in hers. She thanked me for helping her with her math work in the third grade. I knew her from third grade all the way through high school, and she goes, "You don't remember that? You used to help me like every day." And I guess it's always something I've done. So then I went on, I told him that story, and then I went on to tell him, I remember I was a fairly good student in the sense that I didn't really get in trouble and I got decent grades. And I remember the first time I ever got my name on the board. And I don't know how things are in school these days, but we had reading labs. And she would teach the lesson for the day, the math, the science, whatever. You'd start doing your work, and she would go off in the reading labs for the different levels of reading. And there was two or three labs, I guess, two or three different groups in the classroom. And she happened to be in the reading lab that I wasn't in, and I was helping the kid next to me with his math homework because he didn't understand it. So the teacher called on me and she's like, Ryan, go put your name on the board. So I said, all I'm doing is helping him with his work. He doesn't understand it. She goes, go put your name on the board. So I went and put my name on the board. I came back and the kid still didn't understand his math. So I felt compelled to try to explain it. So I started talking again and I was helping him, and she says, Ryan, stop talking, go put a check next to your name. Now, again, this is the first and only time my name was ever on the board, so I don't recall how many checks you needed to get a detention or whatever you got as punishment. But I stood up and I walked to the board and I said to her, how many checks would you like me to put next to my name? Because he still doesn't understand it, and I'm going to continue to help him. So, how many do you need me to put here? And she said, you can sit down. It's fine. You can help him. And that's how I've always been my whole life. I'm drawn to coaching or helping people understand. Um, and that's why I choose to coach and to help others. Now I'm just starting to do it on a broader basis and let people know that I'm out there for my services across the board. I've always helped friends, family, acquaintances, coworkers, whatnot. But I think it's time that I put my services out there because I've never been told I give bad information. And for those who I'm coaching now, um, on a more professional level, are having phenomenal results. Those are their words, not mine, and it just feels great to be able to help. So that's my story. Uh, Even as a kid, I wanted to coach. Even as a kid, I went above and beyond, and I think it just kind of says a lot about who you are, and you don't even realize it until you 37, almost 38 years old. So follow your passion out there, guys. And if you need guidance, ask for it. If you need help, ask for it. Um, I know I have, and more recently, and I wish I had learned that lesson at an earlier age. So this is Ryan Roy for Justifier Just Do It Coaching. Everybody have a fantastic day.